So can I mention not going out as well then? Because I have been delighted to be working with you on that on and off for, I don't know, over a
Mm.
decade now, which is an
Must
incredibly
be
long time.
well over a decade. You were right at the
Impressively so.
beginning. 2000 and you were right at the beginning. Were you in the pilot?
Yeah, well, in fact, I found a picture which I might be able to screen share. Let's see if I can do this as a screen share, and then you might be able to see right now. I found this. Can you see that?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow. Look at that. That is episode, well, that is series one.
It's series one.
And
Yep.
that is in the office in Oxford Street.
Mm.
And I mean, that does look like a crime scene
There was, yeah,
board,
exactly.
doesn't it? Like, where the murders have been happening.
Yeah, it was a bank robbery
Wow.
in preparation. It was Kaiser Soze, all that stuff. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and
Well,
great
that was
to
in
see.
the days of what we call, I like that photo. You must send it. We
Yeah.
used to have A and B plots. And if I remember rightly, the pink is the main plot and perhaps the orange is the B plot. And I think the yellow might even be a C plot.
Well,
so we have these things all interwoven. But we stopped that system and just had one story after that. There's Andrew Collins.
Andrew Collins, yeah. So in fact, the left picture here, you can see, yeah, the Lee plot is pink. The Kate's plot, as it was then, that dates it, yellow, and the Tim plot was orange. So
Tim didn't get as much plot, did he? There, it was very Lee
not
heavy.
In that one. Not in that one. It was the stress episode. There we go.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
There you
yes,
are.
that was that was series one. Gosh, that was 2006. Yeah, and you've been in Not Going Out as well, haven't you?
Yeah, well, in fact, and I was just mentioning this morning about the episode that I was a wedding guest as a cameo in was when the same episode Tommy Cannon was the cameo as the vicar, and then of course our dear friend Bobby Bull, who so sadly, of course, we lost recently.
Very recently, and I'm actually thinking of doing an episode. I don't know yet. This is very early days. We only found out about Bobby's sad death literally a couple of weeks ago, but I'm thinking of starting the next series with a sort of funeral episode for my fictional father. And Tommy, I haven't even asked Tommy this yet, so he might not do it. But Tommy was the priest that married us. Because I thought it might be the last ever episode when we did the marriage episode. So I thought, wouldn't it be a nice touch if Bobby was the best man and Tommy was the person the priest or the vicar. I'm a priest or vicar. I never quite know what the right
either or. Yeah, I think priest covers more than just a vicar. So you've got vicars and curates and other things.
So we want to make it non-religious denomination. Exactly. Say priest.
Exactly. Have that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he was the priest, and it was a lovely moment actually because the camera sort of panned round slowly, so you saw Tommy doing the thing. He got a massive cheer, and there was also a moment in that which we thought it might be the final ever episode. So I said to Bobby, we'll break the fourth wall, and I want you when we say how are you keeping your trousers up, which was relevant to the story. How are you keeping your trousers up? I want you to get the red braces out, because that was his famous sort of catchphrasey thing he used to do is tweak his red braces, and he did it. And we said cut, and then I said, sorry, can we go again? And I wasn't joking. I said, Bob, I'm not sure you did that correctly, and he went, I've been pulling these red braces for 50 years, and you're telling me I didn't do it properly. And he never let me forget that. So I'm thinking of having him as the priest at the funeral, and also bring some comics in of that generation. Get Sid Little in. So all his mates, as in my dad's mates that I've never met. That will be the story.
That would be lovely. That would be
bring them all in.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Who doesn't want to see a scene that opens up with Sid Little, Freddie Parrotface Davis, and the like, all just sitting around? Be marvellous, wouldn't it?
Be beautiful. Be beautiful. Yeah. And we have got, presumably then, some filming happened with Bobby that has not been seen on screen yet.
Yeah, so we filmed the whole series with no audience, obviously because of the virus, and we are showing the first episode as the Christmas special this year. So that's going to be very emotional because Bobby will be, he's in the whole episode is a real-time episode where we're all in it. So it's just, we wanted to make life easy with the protocols by simply having us sat down for almost all of the episode, keeping the distance we're supposed to keep. And then it just made life a lot easier. And then that will be followed by the series itself. of which Bobby, you know, is in 2 or 3 episodes. So